And I am back. Apologies for that, I just had to get another glass of water. So, let's move on. Here's another deck. Pack, rather. My apologies, if that was a whole deck in there, that would be amazing! But no. Anything new? Anything new at all? Another Cthulhu's Chosen. Another Cult Sorcerer, or rather the first Cult Sorcerer. It's basically Kobold Geomancer, but better. Because it has 3 attack, and it will also buff the Cthulhu by +1/+1 every time you cast a spell. I could see some aggressive spell Cthulhu decks having that card. Pretty decent. Alright, moving on. What else have we got? There we go. An Infest! I wanted one of these. Give your minions Death Rattle. Add a random beast to your hand. It's like giving all of your minions the ability to be web spinners. If you use that against, say, 3 minions, that's pretty good. And the beasts are also pretty good. Eldritch Horror, also I forgot to mention before that Carrion Grub is a hunter card only. I apologise for that. Eldritch Horror is good. Bloodhoof Brave, really good taunt. If he gets attacked and gets injured, it becomes a 5/6 if you ended up, well, the minimum it will be is a 5/5 for 4 as a warrior. That's pretty good. And a Squirming Tentacle. Pretty good. Alright, let's move on. Another Feral Rage, an Usher of Souls, a Dark Arakoa, and an Infested Wolf. I wanted one of these too. Summon 2 1/1 spiders. I think they'll be beasts. It's like a bigger version of the Haunted Creeper, except the base stats of this aren't bad, but it's a 3/3 that makes 2 1/1s that will be beasts. I think this will be pretty good. I'm certainly going to be using it. And another Evolve. Excellent. I wanted one of those. Alright. Amgam Rager. A Golden Darkshire Councilman, because I needed more Darkshire Councilmen. I'm not going to complain. Knowing my luck, I'll end up using him. Knowing my luck, I'll say all this stuff about how I'm not going to end up using them, and then my Warlock deck will have one. Just watch. Okay, Master of Evolution. Okay, here we go. It's a 4/5 for 4. Already pretty good, but it has Evolve for 1 friendly minion thrown in for free. That's amazing. You could attack with a minion, have it be nearly dead, use Master of Evolution on it, make it a better minion, in theory. Usually better. Pretty good card. A Golden Ancient Shield Bearer. I remember the Goblins vs. Gnomes ended up with 2 Golden Shield Bearers. Maybe this will end up being much the same. Nothing else new. Oh, wrong. Bluefin Tidehunter. My opinion, it's a better version of the 2/1 Murloc for 2 that gives you a 1/1 Murloc, except this one gives you a 1/1 non-Murloc Ooze with Taunt. That's pretty good. It will stop a tiny bit of damage if the opponent does not have direct damage in as their hero power or in a spell. I think it's pretty good. I think it's going to see play, even in non-Murloc decks. Alright. Epic being Forbidden Healing again. I'm going to be disenchanting some of those. Let's see. Eater of Secrets number 2. I'm happy to see a second Eater of Secrets. I needed one of those. Another Darkshire Councilman. There isn't a 0 mana minion in this actual expansion. That's interesting. Just realised that. Another Undercity Huckster. A Golden Spawn of Nazoth. Oh, look at that. It lets little steam out of its ears. That's awesome. I like that. Alright. Let's see what's happening here. Rare? Demented Frostcaller. Ah. It's like the Flame Waker, except it will freeze minions. And if there's an enemy minion on the board and the enemy hero, it has a 50% chance of freezing the enemy hero. It's slower. I don't think it's as good as Flame Waker, but with Shatter being a thing, it might end up being a thing. I think it's more niche, to be honest, personally. Okay, Bladed Cultist, Duskboar, and Dark Arakoa. You could use that to really freeze weapon classes, and just so they can never use their weapons. But for 4 mana, it's a big investment. Okay, there's an Epic. Forbidden Healing again! They really want me to use that card. I could be getting other forbidden spells, you know. On the second journey below, though. There's going to be a lot of dust after this. Okay. Dark Arakoa. Another Scarum. Getting a lot of Scarums. Ooh, a second possessed villager. Excellent. I think I wanted one of those. Alright. We're starting to get down to the bottom of the pile. Ooh, another legendary. Excellent. As long as it's not Ice Howl, or one that I already have, I'm pretty much gaining on the number of legendaries I got last time. Deathwing Dragon Lord. Oh, the ability to put all dragons from your hand into the battlefield? I don't have many legendary dragons, but I do have Ysera. So a 10 mana 12/12 that can put Ysera on the board and maybe the odd dragon or two? Hey, I'm not going to say no. It's a pretty nice card. Happy to see Deathwing. I was tempted to craft the original Deathwing. Not going to say no to another Deathwing. Okay. Let's keep opening up. Oh, Forbidden Ritual. That's a pretty good card. Spend all your mana as a warlock and summon that many 1/1 tentacles. You don't want to spend more than 7 mana on that, as you will just be wasting mana. But 7 1/1s for 7, not bad. Also, there's another Blood Warriors, and there's another Rallying Blade. But still, 2 of the Forbidden spells, not bad. What else have we got? Ooh, another epic. A Golden Crazed Worshipper. Whenever this minion takes damage, even if it's 1, give your Cthulhu +1/+1. I could see them using things like Cruel Taskmasters and things and Whirlwinds to just keep giving Cthulhu's buffs. It's not got a great body, a 3/6 for 5. It's maybe a 4/5. But then again, having 6 health if you're relying on getting damaged isn't so bad. Isn't so bad. And there's a Corrupted Seer, a 2/3 that gives for 6 that deals 2 damage. It's like basically a Demon Wrath, but for Murlocs, or Murloc Wrath. Don't see that getting much play. Really don't see that getting much play. 6 mana, that's an expensive Murloc. That's a very expensive Murloc. Okay. Things we've already seen. And something we've already seen as well, but I'll have another Klaxi Amber Weaver. Not so bad. What have we got? Nothing? Well, these are things, but these are things I already have. That is also something I already have. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, it's taking a little while to recognize. There we go. Ooh, another Cult Apothecary. And another Forbidden Ritual. Not bad, but we are starting to get now to the bottom of the deck, so to speak. Only 28 or so packs remaining. A Golden Aberrant Berserker. Ooh, that's quite nice. The Disciple of Cthulhu. And more things I already have. Let's see what else we get. Ooh, another epic. 2 epics. Okay, this is a good pack. Ooh, a Golden Nazot's First Mate. That will give a Golden Rusty Hook. What else have we got? Steward of Darkshire. A Eternal Sentinel. It's a 3/2 for 2 that basically unlocks your noted mana crystals. That's pretty nice. It's an alternative to the spell that deals 2 damage and unlocks your mana crystals. It's not bad. I could see some people using this. And a Scaled Nightmare. It may be a 2/8 for 6 at the start of your when you play it, but then next turn it becomes a 2/8. I mean a 4/8 rather, and then an 8/8, and then a 16/8. And you could put that. You could basically have the Deathwing that I just got and make a Scaled Nightmare, and then that's suddenly a 4/8 at the start of the turn unless they kill it. It's got limited use. Also, it's basically bait for a Cabal Shadow Priest. I think they'd really want that. They'd really want that. It has limited use, as I said. Oh, a rare. Got one of those already. And nothing new there. Nothing new there at all. I'm definitely going to have to build a new Hunter deck. It's going to have to be the first thing I'm going to have to make. Oh, I think that's my second Polluted Hoarder. And a Forbidden Ancient. This is a nice card. Spend all your mana and gain +1/+1 for each mana spent. If you spend 1 extra mana, it becomes a 2/2. Basically, it gets very, very, very big later. You want to build a really big minion? This is the way to do it, with a 1-mana thing that you can just play on turn 1. You shouldn't really play it on turn 1. But it's not a bad minion. I quite like it. I quite like it. What else have we got? Ooh, more rares. Here is another shield bearer and another Undercity huckster. Okay, getting down to the bottom 25 now. Mother Spawn of N'Zoth. A golden corrupted heal bot. That thing looks loaded and ready to kill things with healing. Also, there's another Blackwater Pirate. I have a lot of Blackwater Pirates. What else have we got? Let's see. Ooh, another Bluefin Tidehunter. Another Demented Frostcall. Another Faceless Summoner. I think I might be using those Faceless Summoners in some sort of deck. Especially the golden ones. They'll make golden 3-cost minions, I believe. There we go. Took a little while for that to get going. What is this one? A Forlorn Stalker! Oh, I wanted this one too! A 4-2 for 3 that buffs all the Death Rattle minions in your hand by +1/+1. You only really need 2 Death Rattle minions in your hand for that to be pretty effective. I want a second one of those, or at least to make one of those. What else have we got? We probably won't get a second one. We got another Evolve, though. I don't need another Evolve, but it's still a nice thing to see. What else am I going to get? It's taking a while to load these up. There we go. And that is another Blackwater Pirate. We've got a lot of Blackwater Pirates. And 3 legendaries. One of which I'm really glad to see. 2 of them, actually, I'm really glad to see. Really glad to see the Twin Emperors. Another Blackwater Pirate. I think the game's telling me to build a pirate deck of some sort. Ooh, another Golden Faceless Summoner. I think I have 3 of those now. One of them will certainly be disenchanted. Let's see what else we get. We're getting to the point now where pretty much almost everything I'm getting is something I've already got, so I can pretty much just breeze through the last few packs. Unless we get epics. Like this Ancient Harbinger, I think it's called. Harbinger? Maybe? At the start of your turn, it puts a 10-cost mana minion from your deck into your hand. You want to draw your old gods? That is the way to do it. However, it's at the start of the turn, so they have a turn to kill it, or silence it, or turn it into a frog, or a sheep, or sap it, or steal it, or recycle it. Oh wait, you can't recycle anymore. That was in GVG. But it's a slow card, it might not see much play, but it's a pretty good way to guarantee your old gods coming into play. Evolve! And Stand Against Darkness, and Power Word Tentacles. And this card I forgot about, another Forbidden Ritual. Alright, let's get to the bottom of these. And get what we need done. Okay. By what we need to have done, I mean opening all of these packs. There we go. Another Huckster. We're on my last 14 now. Maybe if I'm lucky I'll get one more legendary. If I'm very lucky. Ooh. A golden mark card of the thing I can't properly say, most likely. Another Spreading Madness. Not bad. What else do we get? And with those dailies I'll actually be able to get to more packs pretty quickly. Which is quite nice. Another Twilight Darkmender. There's going to be a lot of dust. I know at least 2 legendaries I'm going to craft. I may even know 3. There might be a 3rd one that I'm going to cast. Oh, there we go. What do we get? Another Mire Keeper. Another Feral Rage. 11 more packs to go. We're nearly there. Nearly done. The end is in sight. Another Eater of Secrets. I was always about to say Faces Manipulator. I really need 2 of those, I think. Especially with all of these decks that are around. Making big minions everywhere. And then I got to open these. I was just thinking, it's gonna take a while. Nope, nothing I haven't seen before. There we go. Ooh. Oh, another Forbidden Healing. I've been getting a lot of those. Ooh, a Darkshire Librarian. Discard a card and then draw a card. I suppose that could be interesting. You could use it in a sort of discard deck with the, like the imp that gets buffed when cards get discarded, but I personally don't see that doing much. I really don't. I'm not sure what use that has, the battle cry of discarding a random card. Also, it can be silenced, so then it just becomes discard a card for a 3-2, which is not great. Okay, another Amber Weaver, and we're down to the last 7 packs. I don't think I'm going to be getting another legendary. I don't think I am, but you never know. You never know. Another Evolve. Got a lot of those. Got a lot of really decent cards. Let's have a look here. Another Amber Weaver. And another 2 Worgens. There we go. What's next? Does it wait for the animation to end before that happens? I don't know. What have we got? Another Cult Sorcerer? I do need more of those if I'm going to make a... If I ever made a Mage Cthulhu deck, that's the thing I'd want in it. No, it doesn't seem like it. I think sometimes it just takes a while at the moment. I'm sure that's only because this expansion is just recently out. Last 3 packs! Let's see what else I get. There we go. Ooh, Shifting Shade. I actually want those. They are cards that are basically 4-3 for 4 that have a sort of pseudo-mind, a Thought Steal to them. Steal a card from the opponent's deck and give it to you. It could be useless, it could give you deadly poison, but then so could Thought Steal. This is 1 mana more expensive to give you a 4-3 that will also take just 1 card. I could see it having some use. I probably would play it. I think I probably will play it in this priest deck if I can salvage the one that steals things. Ooh, we did get 1 more legendary. I am feeling very fortunate. And that is another Varfin Inquisitor. What is the legendary? Herald Velage. Or Velaged? The Herald. I'm going to call him the Herald. It summons a 1-1 copy of each of your other minions. 5/5 for 6. Note that says copy. If a minion is silenced, it will summon a silenced version of that minion that's a 1/1. So I saw someone use it on a silenced Cairn. It made a silenced Cairn. It will, however, take things like death rattle effects and that have been added on and things like that. So if you have things that have some nice battle cries or death rattles that you want to copy, the Herald is most certainly the card for you. Wasn't expecting to get the Priest one, but then again, who knows? And the last pack contains just a rare. We started with a pack that had just a rare, and we ended with a pack that had a Golden Shifting Shade. That is fortunate. I was about to craft one of you, but that is all 94 packs. Indeed, that is all 94 packs. Absolutely all of them. And so, with that, I have got a lot of cards that I can play around with. I thought people might want to see me opening them and giving my brief opinion on what each card could do. It is going to be a pretty long video that I am going to split into parts. I split it a little into parts with the fact that I had to stop to get a drink of water, but I'm sure I'll find a way to split it into even smaller parts. This is not entirely done just yet. There are a few more cards I want to craft, but the rares and the epics I will craft pretty much off recording. There are a few rares that I want. There are 3 rares, actually, that I want that I didn't get. 2 of them are from the new expansion. 1 of them is from the classic set that I really think I'm going to need. So, when we come back, folks, I will craft those, and I will disenchant 1 card in particular, in addition to all the extras that I have, that I most certainly do not think I'll be using, that I think I will just happily trade for a legendary. You'll see which one it is. So, I'll catch you next time, folks. And who knows, maybe you'll see me out there on the ladder, trying to defeat the opponents that are there. It may be you! And you'll probably beat me, because I'll be playing one of my decks, and you'll be playing a far better deck. Or you may see me in a video. losing against those far better decks. But who knows? So, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.